Hello, welcome to our channel. How are you? May you always be healthy and more enthusiastic. Min. Summary of the storyline of the film this time, entitled Octonauts and the Caves of Sac Actun. The Octonauts gathered to see the swimming test of a small octopus named Coba, after undergoing treatment of his tentacles. Coba managed to pass all his exams well, although he was helped by the very brave Captain Barnacles, driving away the sharks that chased Coba during the exam. Captain Barnacles with Peso took Coba to the Caribbean Sea by using GUP H, a helicopter to pass through the Yucatan forest, because there was a big storm when using the Octopod. During the trip, GUP H had an accident avoiding a flock of passing birds, but they managed to safely land in the Yucatan forest by parachute, although the Peso's parachute jammed when it was about to be opened, and was successfully helped by Captain Barnacles to land. Captain Barnacles with Peso and Coba arrived at the cenote, a cave hole that was submerged in rainwater, following the direction of the birds, because Captain Barnacles lost his octo-compass. They met two iguanas guarding the cenote. Unlike Kwazii was guarded by a giant lizard, and they got into the water, because the place where Coba was carrying had a leak. Captain Barnacles and Peso, forced to continue their way into the cave inside the cenote, were told the iguanas would head to the Caribbean Sea, because Coba is incompatible with fresh water, whereas the Caribbean Sea has salt water. They go on an adventure together through the cave, known as the Cave of Sac Actun. The cave network stretches to the Caribbean Sea. There are many beautiful stalagmites. Also, tree roots penetrate the cave, which they use to swing through the cave. Captain Barnacles and Peso, helping each other to work together on the journey, when Captain Barnacles helps repair Peso's broken diving glass, while Peso gives encouragement to Captain Barnacles, who has trauma in confined spaces due to an incident from his childhood. They meet Ryla, a cave diver who is Dashi's friend, before joining the Octonauts, and then help the injured Ryla find a way out together, but on the way, they run into obstacles and get lost, when their oxygen cylinders run low, as well as flashlights filled with mushrooms out of light, plus, Coba can't feel the salt water pointing the way. Dashi and Kwazii take the other Octonauts, Tweak, Shellington, Professor Inkling, and Vegimals, to investigate Captain Barnacles and Peso who lost communication, using GUP H through the jungle to the Caribbean Sea. Tweak, with Gruber and Coddish through the woods, and find Captain Barnacles' octo-compass, as well as a cenote, which they suspect Captain Barnacles and Peso went into the cave, while Dashi, Shellington, and Kwazii explore the Caribbean Sea, and find a cave. Dashi, along with Kwazii and Tunip, set off in the newly created GUP Q, exploring the cave that is thought to be connected to the cenote, after going through the Octonauts' analysis of the clues found, plus the mango tree swaying during the forest walk. Dashi, while exploring the cave with Kwazii and Tunip, attaches a guide rope to guide the way out, remembering what Ryla said about diving, that backup gets you back out. They meet a unique sea creatures, has no eyes but has a body sensor that is very sensitive to its surroundings, also meets the cave Tulum Remipede, who is very afraid of the sea creatures in the cave, because it has poisonous fangs, but Ryla is looking for a photo, and becomes Kwazii's friend after being given fish biscuits. They finally meet up with Captain Barnacles, Peso, Ryla, and Coba, and they all manage to get out of the cave, after passing through the cave's collapsed obstacles, using GUP Q, which can transform in piranha mode, destroying the rocks that are in the way. They were greeted with joy by the Octonauts, as well as the sea creatures in the Caribbean Sea. That's a summary of the storyline of the film this time. Please support our channel by clicking subscribe. Thank you, see you again.